Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. Of dungeons and douchebags. Long ago, the land of Irion was governed by many majestic empires. The humans of the plains, the elves of the forest, the Oreads of the mountains, the Merrow of the oceans, and the Kobolds and Okiti taking what was left. But, as is so common amongst all with darkness in their hearts, those who had power would not be satisfied until they had more. War broke out, alliances being made and broken in a second, as the once civilized races slew each other in droves in vain attempts to get one more seat of power. The Kobolds, on the brink of annihilation, sought out a new draconic god who would protect them. Instead, they found Jogotha. A powerful and terrible dragon, Jogotha cared not for the suffering of those around him. Taking advantage of the warring continent, Jogotha razed Irion to the ground, seeking to carve a mighty empire in his name. A last desperate alliance stood firm against Jogotha, and after a terrible battle, the dragon was finally slain. With Irion torn apart, and no one in any shape to continue the war, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. Now, many years later, Irion has started to rebuild, and the age of clockwork has begun. And our unlikely heroes, gathered first to celebrate a harvest festival, may soon find themselves at the center of another war. Trevlon, the halfling bard.
I don't need sleep. All I need is a good case to follow.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
I will find them. I will save them. Actions speak louder than words, boy.
Thavagat, the Goliath barbarian.
I am man of simple tastes. Friends. Drink. Cute little bunnies.
And Momo, the Arakakra cleric.
If we have to fight, we will fight together.
From humble beginnings, these brave adventurers may soon find themselves the key to saving the fallen empires.
Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. After examining the bodies of the kobolds flung out of Trapfest, and discovering that one of them, the Master of Ceremonies, had been stabbed multiple times prior to being thrown at a wall and having his bones crunch on impact, our heroes went back to what they were doing, shopping. At the Ordinary Berry, our heroes picked up several clockwork gadgets and toys, but were not allowed any guns, even if it did sell them, because apparently King Zakti banned the sale of firearms to outsiders. Meanwhile, at the Huge Cat, Corellian and Thavagat picked up yet more animals for their menagerie, and discovered that there was a very, very extensive clan of kobolds, most of which had some kind of kinship with animals, all of which were named Snorn, except for one named Snurn. Shortly thereafter, returning to the tavern, our heroes determined that it was now or never if they were going to infiltrate the Warrens and free their friends, and came up with the plan to have Zutzag, who just remembered he was captain of the guard, pretend he was taking them to the prison within the Underforge. Sneaking through the dark and cramped corridors of the Kobold Warrens, our heroes were stopped at an altar to Sindre, where several of the old guards that had captured them before recognized that Zutzag was also supposed to be with the group, and wasn't exactly tied up now. There was a quick skirmish with the kobolds, including their leader, a junk shaman, who apparently had some sort of connection to building Sindre, before our heroes hopped onto a minecart and zoomed away, after a chase that led them over lava pits, and walls of fire being conjured up that incinerated the junk shaman and their pursuers. They landed on the other side of the minecart track, right in front of the prison to the Underforge. What dangers lurk within this prison? What dangers lurk within the whole of the Underforge? And what dangers lurk within Momo as he tries to convince Zutzag to murder people who are very clearly no threat and incinerate other kobolds alive? Is no one else worried about that? Like, necromancy, sure, fine, whatever, but Momo, are you feeling okay, buddy? Find out on tonight's episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags Fallen Empires. I'm your host, Alex, wondering why the fade-in never works properly on OBS. God damn it, I made it fade in, and no, it only fades in the overlay, and then boom, it pops in with the fucking screen. I'm here with my friends. We have Jojo.
The ape has arrived. Excellent.
We have Scott.
Chromatic Dragons is the name of my new pop rock.
We have Atlas.
Honk.
We have Walrus.
Help! I'm trapped in this deep well and I can't...
And Phil will be joining us. He is doing laundry.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Gross.
Filthy.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Filthy. Filthy.
Joke.
Joke.
Oh, I just said it because it's Phil, but I mean,
Yeah.
sure, go off, I guess.
All right. So, when last we left our heroes and Zutzag, who is trying his best, they had just got done with a minecart ride, racing down the tracks until they came to a stop over by the edge of the prison down in the Underforge. As I go to see if I need to hide anything that I added to this map, yes I do, before I move you over here.
Oh, God.
I feel like there's foreshadowing, but I can't tell.
Of course there's shadowing. Fog of War is a thing.
Yep.
Ah.
Alright. You have come to a stop, and last time around, let's inform you that the top passage leads to Sindre's lair, and bottom, off to the left, leads to the prison proper.
Say, Zatzag, is there any way, to this area other than this minecart track?
If you could fly, probably there's going around.
I mean, we could always make it much more difficult. Or at least give people a nasty surprise if they try chasing us. Think that's worth it? Krellian gets out a pickaxe.
Oh, no.
I mean, it'll certainly buy us some time.
I suppose it's better than nothing.
Do any of the strange artifacts that we were given by the Kobolds after we beat Trapfest, do you think they might come in handy for this instance?
Let me review them. Give me a moment. We have spike trap things, tracks of spikes. Yes, I'm good at names. I can never get these straight. Door teeth, that's what they're called. The jump ropes, I don't know if that would work well. And we have the wicker whippers, which basically just shrapnel. I don't think that they would be all that useful in this situation.
You could possibly put it on the minecart track to maybe destabilize it.
It feels like it would be a waste.
Fair. Well, I trust you with the pickaxe, so if you wish to basically ruin that, then that's a fair plan to me.
I'll sort of go over and just sort of take a look at the track. How long do you reckon it would take for me to make a significant enough, break the track in a significant enough way?
Just wailing on the track, probably an hour if you want to straight up break it so minecarts can't use it.
I don't think we have enough time to deal with this. Let's just get on with it and hope that... Actually, I'm gonna get Thabagath, who is definitely here, absolutely, to help me overturn the minecart that we came in a way that it's perpendicular to the track.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. His big, meaty frame helps overturn the minecart as where do you want to put it?
Probably so that it is right around the corner. Let me get my ruler out. So, right about, here, so it's they turn the corner and bam.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to tilt it so it's that. Behold!
Yay!
Right angles!
Thank you. you're wonderful. In that case, I'd say we should get on with it and maybe try and break Snulgu out before more folks show up.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Let's get going then.
Cool. Can I get a marching order heading into the prison?
I think the one that we had before was pretty good, actually.
Was that first?
That was Zupzag first, I believe.
Ah.
He knows his way around better than the rest of us do, so...
I'll be in the middle, or I'll bring up the rear. It's fairly well enough lit in here, right?
Yeah, there's enough, like, shining metals in this particular part of the tunnel that you can see just fine. And it looks like dim candlelight up ahead.
Okay. In that case, Zutzag, Malafane, probably me, then Momo and Treblon, then Thabagath to bring up the rear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Arranging everyone and then putting y'all back into position.
That's good.
Great. You head down past where the tracks stop and go into... Quickly, you pass through what is natural stone and into hewn stone, more man-made chambers. Fairly wide by kobold standards, like enough to put 2 people in shoulder to shoulder. 2 people being 2 Thabagath-sized people, shoulder to shoulder.
I have a question, actually, Alex, about
Yes.
that. Would that sort of that size, would that be about a 15-foot cube? Because Trevlon was thinking of possibly making a silent image to further slow down pursuit.
Eventually, yeah, you could get to a 15-foot cube.
Yes, I will. When the time comes, Trevlon will perform a silent image and make basically what looks like a cave-in.
Cool.
Cool. I'll be right back, man.
And there he goes. And
I miss him already.
And as you continue down the passageway, you hear the sounds of clink, clink, pickaxes against metal, echoing through the corridors from some farther off chamber. And eventually, you see signs of movement and life up ahead. The first one catching your eye being a very, very large kobold. I'm talking like dwarf-size kobold.
Jesus Christ.
Who looks over at all of you, snorts, cracks his neck. You go back and I do not rearrange your organs.
Oh.
Tempting, but...
Does this guy look familiar?
Well, you can't quite place the name, but you do know that a couple of kobolds are very, very beefy. In fact, I need to share what the name of these creatures are, because that's the entire reason I put this monster down.
Oh boy.
They're called Swolebolds.
I hate you.
No, it's incredible.
That's fucking amazing. Yeah, they're just really beefy kobolds, incredibly muscular, that are just like put into guard duty because they're so goddamn big that most kobold jobs don't work for them.
Beefy.
Have they skipped leg day?
It looks like leg day is pretty damn sturdy. Again, this is like the build of a dwarf. So, this is pure muscle in a square.
Noted.
I'll copy and paste the image into Discord here.
Oh, thank you. I am... What to do here?
While that's happening, Carlene sort of like glances over to everyone else, like, any bright ideas?
I fight, says Thapagath.
I don't suppose Malafane can see any of the figures to the left, can he? Or is that wall block?
That wall is supposed to be blocked. I fucked up dynamic lighting and had to
Whoops.
fix it 10 minutes before the show.
It's okay. I'll pretend I didn't see anything.
All right. Well, maybe Carlin sort of like looks back and just sort of like looks over to Thav. I don't know if fighting would be the best course of action here. I'm going to
I don't see how diplomacy is
say,
going to help us.
and Krellin will pipe up a little bit. Organ rearranging aside, we'd really not rather get in a scrap, especially with this one in tow. And Krellin like jerks their thumb back to the giant Thabagath behind them, bringing up their. He's probably blocking the entire tunnel practically.
I
So how about we call it even?
I notice a distinct lack of going.
Well, if we can't fight and we can't talk with them, then I don't exactly. We're at a standstill.
I really wish Thabagath was here, because... I mean, Thabagath is here, what am I talking about? But you know what I
Thabagath
mean.
is definitely
Out
here.
of character, I really wish Phil was here.
Well.
Alright. I have better idea than go. It is called put axe in your head, says Thabagath.
Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, organ rearranging, let's go.
Alright, I rolled a whole bunch of initiative ahead of time so we can make this go faster. I say, as we are missing both Phil and Walrus, god damn it!
Oh god. Oh god!
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus cannot save you now, this is Kobold country.
I'll
I'll-
pull up one.
I'll roll for fucking Thav. The 13 is for Thav.
13 is for Thav, okay.
Did my roll for Treblon go? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Cool. And then, let's get Thav a turn and rearrange these fuckers.
Yeet.
Alright. Whee! Momo, you got a natural 20, and that's gonna beat whatever Zutzag's score was, because his dex may be higher, but nat 20, dude.
Sweet! So I'm gonna take some advice from a good friend of mine that they gave me, and I'm gonna cast Warding Flare.
Warding Flare is a reaction to being attacked.
Fuck. Wow, okay. I wasn't prepared for that. I guess I'll just fucking pull a dead
Okay.
at him,
At this swole bold.
the swole man.
He made the saving throw.
Are you...
You raise your holy symbol into the air, and a dark mong rings out as the swole bold just cracks his knuckles, cracks his neck.
Oh boy, now it is time for the rearranging of organs.
Fuck, I wasn't prepared for that.
Zutzag is going to look at this gigantic, beefy-ass dude coming through, about to charge into him, pull out a gun, and then at the last second jerk it off to the side and fire past the Swollbold at the wall.
Oh,
That is Zutzag's turn.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah. You hear a smaller kobold scuttle out from behind Swollbold, packing a sling as he twirls it around, goes to the wall, throws it at Zutzag. That is Let me double check Zutzag. Yeah, I think he's fine. Zutzag just barely ducks out of the way, as does this kobold going behind a wall. Whoop. And thanks, dynamic lighting, you shouldn't be able to see past that wall, but I guess I'm just screwed, aren't I?
Well,
Treblon.
All right.
Okay.
Quick catch up. There's a guy.
He's gonna rearrange our organs. He's a swobold.
Got it. Okay, let's fix that.
Oh, and if you missed it, Zutzag almost fired on him, but then jerked his gun away at the last minute. That might be important. Who knows? But it's something that...
Okay. Well, I suppose Trevlon is going to firstly give some bardic inspiration to. I think I'm going to give it to. Yeah. Oh God, Zotzak. Yeah. Zotzak. So he's got a D8 for his pleasure, and
Okay.
I am also going to tell both Corellian and Zotzak to duck as I take a shot at him with the persuader.
Zutzag very helpfully ducks.
Pow. That's not
Yeah.
good.
Your shot goes tink off the Swobold's mighty pecs.
And I think Trevlon is going to move. Does Trevlon see this little side passage over here on the left?
Yes.
Trevlon's going to move in there and sort of stand ready at this door over here.
Cool. You peer around the corner. There looks to be a captive human woman in that particular chamber. The one that is
Oh,
past
shit.
the room you're in. You hear the scuffling of more kobold feet. And then it's Thavagath's turn.
What'd he do?
What'd he do? Who do Thavagath today?
Who do Thavagath until Phil here?
I don't have his character sheet.
You want me to give it to you?
Sure, I can be a barbarian.
Alright. Congratulations, now everyone but Scott can control Thavagath.
Yeah, it's probably for the best, though.
Excellent, thank you. I will make the executive decision that Thavagath is going to pull axe and probably go forward and try to rearrange organs. Let's... Yeah, he can make it there. I feel it's like what he would do.
Yep.
It is.
So he'll go over there, and he will make 2 attacks at Spider's Edge.
I saw something I probably wasn't supposed to see.
Perhaps, but as you attack, both of those attacks hit.
That much.
Cool. Alright. You hack away at the Swobold and his mighty girth. And as you do, you hear a whoosh from a side passage as another one of the smaller kobolds hurls a sling at you. That is a hit. You were completely unprepared, basically, Thavagath, and take a whopping 4 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa!
Ouch.
Alright. Can you see? No, you cannot see down that particular passageway. But you do hear the shuffling of a whole lot more feet.
Oh, excellent.
Corellian.
If Zutzag will let me, I would like to pull him into the side passage to the left.
Happily. You basically...
Just to sort of get into cover.
Yeah. You move him over there, and he just immediately huddles against the wall.
Sort of like cast a glance. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Go. Prison break. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. May I make an insight check? Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a very easy check. Zutzag is very clearly rattled. Not high enough to determine why exactly, but he's not having a good day right now.
Could I possibly lay an advantage to that, as I'm in the room as well, and I'm pretty sure Trevlon would be curious.
Sure, go ahead.
I will roll again.
You got it.
Alright, that's high enough.
Whoa.
You get the feeling that as captain of the guard, Zutzag really does not want to shoot his own men.
Oh.
Alright, Zatag, tell you what, just stay cover in here, and is there like enough room for him to sort of like take cover and like hide in those boxes and stuff over?
Probably.
Go on, get over. Then Curling will actually take their turn to sort of help get Zutzag like sort of squared away and situated away. It's not his turn.
Cool. You can get to about here. Alright. The Kobold is here! Alright. He is going to, look at Thavagath, pull back a big, meaty fist, and attempt to punch him real good.
Ooh, unarmed strikes.
That is a hit. Wham! The fist goes right into Thavagath's chest. He takes 10 bludgeoning damage, and then as Thavagath bends over, the Kobold uses his other fist to curl around Thavagath and grapple him.
E.
I see it as this game we are playing.
Congratulations, you are now locked in Mortal Kombat with Kobold.
It was only a matter of time.
Malifane.
Alright. So I think I know what I saw, but I'm just gonna pretend I didn't. That said, I am going to move just 5 feet here. Do I see anything out of the corner of my eye?
Yes, you do. And so does that Kobold guard who had readied an action to throw a dagger at you.
I see. Okay.
Cool. I think that's a miss, though. You raise your buckler and manage to catch the dagger right before it pierces you in the chest.
Nice. In that case, should I attack him or should I attack the guy? No, I think I want to draw him out. I just get the feeling there's someone else there. I'm gonna draw out and attack the kobold over there with my bow. So let's do that. Short bow. I'd like to use the inspiration that I was given last session.
Okay.
So I just roll again, or
Just roll again.
that's not much better.
But that is enough to hit with it.
Okay then. And then damage.
Alright, so the bad news is you don't jaw him out when you hit him with the short bow. The good news
That is
is it goes plump against his head and he is instantly knocked out.
Oof.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to just move here and hide.
Alright.
Do I need to roll anything or?
Stealth.
Alrighty. Stealth. Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you move over, you kick into some boxes that go pa-dunk, 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 pa-dunk. You're pretty sure they all know you're in there.
Well, if that's the worst thing that could happen, then I'll take it.
You just get the most withering look from Corellian.
Alright.
You idiot.
It is Momo's turn.
Well, I'm gonna just yeet there.
Cool.
I don't know what else to do.
Alright. Zutzag is going to go into the corner, throw his cape over him, and tuck so he looks like a rock. Before his stealth bonus, he rolled a 2. It's a rock in the middle of a pile of crates. He looks very conspicuous.
Oh, poor boy.
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
Alright. The smaller kobolds turn and see you all gathered in that room. One of them pulls out a lantern and starts twirling it. He steps inside, and he throws the lantern down. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
You get a +4.
Hell yeah, baby. Into that.
Woo!
Dexterity saving throw. Here we go. Woo!
Alright. Everyone but Corellian manages to step away, but Corellian takes the full brunt as burning oil bursts from the shattered lantern. Everyone but Corellian's going to take half damage.
Remind me again. Uncanny Dodge only works towards physical damage, or?
Towards direct attacks. For saving throws, it does not work.
Fair enough.
Corellian takes 14 fire damage, everyone else takes 7.
Alright.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, welcome to the Losers Club, Phil.
Yep.
Welcome back, Phil.
Welcome back. And
You're fighting a very beefy kobold.
Yeah.
Then you see a hand dart behind the corner, drag his buddy out of the way before opportunity attacks can happen.
Ah, man.
What does he have, like stretchy limbs or something?
No. No, it's
Is
just
there
very
a
good.
werehog here?
He's leaning around a corner, grabbing his friend and going to drag him. Trevlon, it's your turn.
Alright. Would it cost me an action if I tried to deduce whether or not going through that tunnel and coming out the other side is going to get me, like, a pan in the face or something as soon as I come out?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Well, the one guy threw his lantern, so you're pretty sure you're good.
Alright, if that's the case, Trevlon, seeing the captive in the room, has a sort of air of like, oh, I should probably save that person, and, dashes in.
Alright, as you do so, one swings a mining pick for your face.
I knew it was going to be that. I would like to use cutting words to perhaps make this less good.
Okay, go for it.
So that is a D8 against his roll. Okay. Fucking great, yes!
Yeah. You're about to say some cutting words, but unfortunately you get hit directly in the face before you can. That is 4 piercing damage.
Ow. Do I still have an action?
Yes.
Right. Trevlon takes out his pipes of haunting and blasts into them, trying to scare those 2 kobolds, but not the captives.
Okay.
So let me just get that. Where's the pipes? It's basically a fear spell. Shit.
Yep.
Where did I put that? I don't even know where I put that. Dang.
Donde está, Pipes of Haunting?
They should do. God, I have no idea where I've actually put the Pipes of Haunting in my friggin' inventory. Fantastic.
Alright. It's basically a DC 15 wisdom check.
Yeah.
One of them succeeds. The other succeeds!
Well, it was worth a shot.
You
At
tried.
least you played a nice little tune for them.
Uh-huh. This piercing, haunting erupts, and none of the kobolds are bothered. Alright. Davagath, it is your turn.
Hooray.
You're currently being grappled, by the way.
You are currently being grappled and currently very quiet.
Great. Roll20 is currently being very, very uncooperative for me, so can you just
It's
describe
alright, we
the basic
have
geometry of what's going
4 people who are controlling your characters, so...
Currently, you are being grappled by a very burly kobold. Your movement speed is 0, but you are still free to attack the shit out of him. And rage.
on? I've got all my shit, haven't I?
Yep,
Roll
you've
my
got your
inventory.
shit.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Warhammer. I guess. No, sorry, not Warhammer. The Great Axe. My Spider's Edge. Right into his skull if I can manage it.
Cool.
And I'll do that twice.
Would you like to rage or not?
Yes, please.
Okay, so in that case...
Rage!
Rage!
Both of those hit.
Oh no.
beefy damage.
Yeah. Now empowered by your beefiness versus this kobold's beefiness, you just go at him as he's grappling you with all his beefy might. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
damage.
Get fucked.
Alright, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Thus endeth the turn of Thavaga.
So endeth Thavaga. Alright.
So
Cool. Alright. That is Thavagat's turn. You hear the shuffling of a whole lot more feet. And then it is Corellian's turn.
Okay. Alright, I see what's going on here. I'm going to sigh and just sort of like kind of make a panicked, strangled little noise and run over here, war pick at the ready, and attack.
Alright.
That is whip. It shouldn't be whip. I was a fool and clicked the wrong thing.
You are Boo Boo the Fool now.
I am Boo Boo the Fool. Whatever, we'll just say it was that. And I'll just roll that.
You decide to whip them, because how dare they? Like, maybe it's a karmic thing for having what are very clearly captives? You don't know. Both of those hit.
Cool.
Cool. You deliver some powerful whip strikes to the bottommost kobold. He looks pretty bloodied, but like he could keep fighting for a little bit.
Okay.
It is time for the Swollbold!
the Swollbold.
Alright. Thavagat, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I believe he gets advantage on those. Yes.
Yes, because he is raging. This man is not smart enough to know that.
Ooh.
Alright. Your hulking frame protects you as the Swollbold grabs you in both arms and squeezes your rib cage with all his might. So you're going to take half damage on top of half damage. Excellent.
Yay.
Yummy, yummy dice.
Okay, so full damage would have been 23. Half of that would have been 12, so 6 bludgeoning damage. As he squeezes you. And
Harder, daddy.
as you say harder, daddy, Swollbold is gonna drag you back.
Oh.
Gonna just drag you back. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Just dragging back.
Malifane.
Right, I see what's happening here. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't. So I'm gonna step out and fire one of them arrows that has the smoke bomb bullshit. So I don't need to roll anything, right? Just have it.
Yeah, it's just gonna land over there and burst into a smoke bomb at the start of your next turn.
Okay, I want to have it actually land a little bit further than where he is, so it actually like obscures his view.
So, like
and
on the
doesn't go
stairs?
right. Maybe just maybe 5 feet past the stairs, if that's
Cool.
okay.
All right.
And then, you know what? If he's unconscious, then I guess I don't really have to worry. You know what? I'm going to back up and offer some words of encouragement towards Trevlon, and I'll end my turn there.
All right. Excellent. Momo, ready to help out, buddy?
Yeah, I'm prepared now. I know what to do. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm going to use Scorching Ray on the Swollbold. Can I do that?
Nice.
Yes, you can throw up to 3 rays of fire.
Ooh, will
Alright.
do. So I roll it 2 more times?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Why am I Corellian?
I don't know
Very
why
good
you're
question.
Corellian.
Why are you Corellian?
For some reason, it changed for me as Corellian as well.
Everyone's
That's
Corellian
funny.
now.
I changed it, so I think I fucked
Brain.
something up. Sorry.
You're valid, don't worry.
Okay,
So-
well, all of those hit.
Yay! Destroy! Oh, right.
Roll for damage, please.
Wait, what?
All 3 of them?
All three of them.
I did not say that.
Yeah, that's Phil.
I'm Corellium.
No.
All right. You soar into the air, hold your holy symbol aloft, and rays of fire shoot out from your holy symbol directly at the Swobold. Bam, bam, bam! 3 of them. That's a beam of
Whoa!
acid. I don't know why it did that. Come on.
It was still cool as fuck!
Yep. And all of them strike, and eventually the Swobold falls over, releasing his grip on Thavagath.
Well, there goes.
I did it! I vanquished.
Nice job.
You vanquished
I forgot I could do
Swoleman.
that.
All right. Sutsag's fine where he is. The smaller kobolds turn to the both of you. Both pull out their mining picks, twirl them in sync, and slam them onto the ground. I'm going to need Corellian and Trevlon to make dexterity saving throws.
Little old me, you shouldn't have. Alright,
14.
and I'm going to get... Yeah.
Okay, both of you made it and step out of the way as the ground rumbles beneath your feet under the force of the kobolds slamming the ground with mining picks. The commoner behind you is not so lucky.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Yeah, with a whoomp, she is just thrown to the ground and knocked completely out cold, because from the flavor text of this attack, it's not going to kill you, no matter what it says.
Okay.
But
good.
yeah, you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the earth tremors. That is their combined action, so it is now Trevlon's turn.
Is that, do we take bludgeoning damage, or is that just the person?
That is both of you taking bludgeoning damage. She failed to save and took full damage, which is enough to knock her out.
Oh, okay. Right.
The
Okay, first of
commoner
all...
beside her is not looking so hot at the side of that.
Right, okay, first of all, Trevlon casts... well, Trevlon's going to do a lot of things, I think. Cantrip counts as a sort of spell, so you can't use, like... you can't use Healing Word and Vicious Mockery at the same time.
Incorrect.
Aha! So you
Yeah.
can do that.
You can
Cool,
use
okay.
cantrips at the same time you use a spell.
Right.
Nice.
So, first of all, Trevlon casts Healing Word level 2 for Corellian.
Nice. 10 total hit points back to Corellian.
And then... Then would like to use his movement action to sort of drag the one directly behind Trevlon here.
Thump!
About
You
this.
just kind of move the body away from you.
And would finally like to use Vicious Mockery on that kobold there.
Bottom one?
Yeah.
Okay. It made the saving throw, so as you continue to call the kobold a smelly willy, they are far too disciplined to listen.
Let's see.
They're all used to racism.
They know how this works. Oh dear. I wasn't gonna be racist to them. I was just gonna tell them that,
They're used to insults, is what I meant.
fair enough.
Alright.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Thavagath, pretend you don't see that guy around the corner.
What guy around the corner? I don't see a guy around the corner.
Exactly.
What are corners anyway?
Corners are a lie.
What is a corner but a mortal dog? Right. Yes, Thavagath is going to run his booty all the way over here. And is going to make some very happy slashes at this boy.
Okay.
Don't kill them outright.
Okay. Thavagath will non-lethally cleave this little boy in twain.
Wait a second.
Why do you keep...
Why is it still Malifane?
Oh no.
I'm not a barbarian.
He liked
Yeah.
cleave.
22.
22 is a hit.
Non-lethally cleave.
Hello, yes, I am now Thavagath.
Okay,
Wow,
My-
you had such a bloodlust.
cool. And you have one more attack to non-lethally cleave.
Is he dead or is he
Oh
still
no,
alive?
he's still conscious.
Oh, okay, in that case, swift kick to the groin, if you would please.
Oof.
Melee.
Yep.
Just straight out strength check.
I can say we can flavor it as another attack from Spider's Edge.
Yeah. Ah, shit, that's still bloody.
All right. Still
am I
a hit.
advantage or not?
I don't think you have advantage, but either one of those hits. So, I'm going to say he's at 1 hit point, but by kicking him in the groin, Thavagath, your foot is the size of this man's torso. I'm gonna have to make a con check to stay up. He's... Okay, yeah, he's barely up, but he is looking very, very bad. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Corellian.
Krellian's going to look the top kobold directly in the eye and just say, surrender. Like holding the war pick ready to strike.
Okay. Intimidation check.
Hey.
Natural 1. He looks like he's about to say something and just drops to the floor unconscious as a very delayed reaction. The other one looks over at his unconscious buddy, throws his arms up in the air like, come on, what, dude? The fuck?
Would that be my entire turn, or would I be able to make an attack?
I'm going to say, if it's under 6 seconds of dialogue, that's a free action.
Awesome. In that case, I'm going to look to the kobold and with the war pick I was brandishing, go for him. No. Make sure I actually click the war pick this time. That would be nice.
Quit whipping these guys. Why you gotta keep on whipping?
Correct that whip.
All right, that's it.
Weapon.
Those are both hits. All right. Wham! Wham! You just wail on this guy while you're telling the other one to surrender. It looks like the other one got in more pain based on his being unconscious and this one being bloody but fine. The Swobold is deceased. Malifane!
Alright. Is there anyone that is hidden that I could perceive?
Make a perception check.
Yes, sir. Perception. There we go.
There looks to be a side passage off to your right-hand side. From what you saw inside with the kobold that threw a sling at you and then you knocked unconscious, it looks to be a larger series of cells that way.
Okay. I'm going to tread carefully, avoid, well, at this, no, wait, I rolled a nat 1 in stealth last time. He probably totally knows I'm here. Fuck it. I'm gonna move forward and try and spot another target. Or at the very least, just make sure the coast is clear. Yeah, I figured as much.
You peer around a corner. There is a kobold in ceremonial armor holding a curved short sword up to Priestess Snalgoo's throat.
I see.
He sees you coming around and says, "Surrender or she dies."
I honestly don't know how to proceed with this. I did not see this coming. I'm going to... I'm going to communicate what I heard and saw to Momo, just to see if we can. What are we supposed to do?
Just distract him, or... Wait, I think I have a plan. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright.
So you're just gonna
think
sit
I'm
there
gonna-
and distract him?
Just distract him, yes.
Alright, so I'm just going to walk into the room, and I guess just as for my bonus action, just to help him with his plan, I'm going to offer my words of encouragement to Momo.
All right. Awesome.
I kind of whisper to him, pretend to surrender.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Momo. Time for your plan, buddy.
What would I have to do to try and stealthily get in there so that I, kind of catch him by surprise?
Everyone say it with me. 1, 2,
Yay.
3, stealth!
Okay,
Can I offer him advantage knowing what's in
no,
the
you don't need it.
That's a strength check.
I am so tired.
Oh, wait, I don't need
Lexi,
to give you
I
advantage
don't-
because you
okay,
have.
do that.
Wait, you have. No, you have it. Oh. Roll it anyways. It could be better.
I'm having a day.
You are having a day.
Okay, so I just...
All right. Stepping in front of Malifane is going to negate stealth.
You want to go behind? There we go.
Okay, so... I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him from behind Malifane.
Okay.
Non-lethal, is that possible?
Non-lethal
if you
Toll
can-
the dead.
If you can flavor how to make necrotic damage non-lethal, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
It's like a really
Wait
bad
a
cold.
minute.
I wouldn't say a bad cut.
Also,
A loud bell rings out, and the kobold hisses in pain, then looks up. You were warned, he says, raising his short sword.
Oh, fuck.
Bang! A gunshot rings through the air.
Oh, he's got an eyesight on. Oh, Snalker. Oh, that's I could do that.
Mm-hmm. And
I
then,
love you,
just
my
as
boy.
suddenly as he raised it, the kobold drops his short sword, and then drops to the ground. Snuggle looks down, looks back up. So how'd it go?
We'll tell you later. We need to get out of here.
not quite. We need to save these hostages.
Oh, you're right.
Alright. So, the other kobold, the one that's still standing, is going to pull out his own lantern and smash it against the ground. Corellian, Chevlon, and Thabagath, I'm going to need you to make dexterity saving throws. Thabagath with advantage.
All right, baby.
19.
And Tevlon gets what? 10.
10. Okay. So,
Damn.
Trevlon, you are struck dead on by a lantern that explodes into burning oil.
Oh no.
You take 7 fire damage. Corellian and Thabagath take 3. The commoner set on fire.
Oh!
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, they are now burning bodies. That's not good.
Which was the one that shot through the lantern?
Bottom one.
Right. Yeah, Trevlon's mad. How hurt does this guy look?
Very.
Yeah, Trevlon is going to just... Trevlon, in an act of just like, you motherfucker, is just going to try and jam a rapier into this guy's chest.
Ouchies.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily going for non-lethal here, I don't think.
Yeah, is it too late to ask about that bodily organ question one more time?
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run your rapier through this guy so good that basically you're lifting him off the ground at this point, and with a flourish of your rapier, you shake his body off onto the ground.
Dick. Alright, and also would like to cast Mass Healing Word at level 3.
I'm a little bit turned on right now, not gonna lie.
Same.
So am I!
Cool.
What?
Everyone who can hear Chevlon heals 6 HP.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Wait, does that include deceased?
That does not include deceased.
Damn it.
They're
include me.
NPCs. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
I care about
We'll get
fictional
him next time, it's okay.
Also, I think I forgot to blow up the smoke bomb on your last turn, Malifane. I'm so sorry. Poof. There's a big old cloud of smoke over there. It's great.
Melvin did, thanks to dim light, the figure back there, right?
What figure back there?
Oh, shut up.
That's supposed to be a wall. It's not my fault I'm really bad at dynamic lighting. Yes, it is. Don't at me.
Don't at me. Holy shit, Alice.
Give me 1 second.
All
Are you
right.
actually gonna add him? Fucking
You hear some coughing from down the corridor. And then it is Thavagat's turn.
Get his ass.
I'm the rebel.
I choose to go down the corridor, follow the coughing.
All right. You run down the corridor into a cloud of smoke.
You idiot!
Boom, shaka boom.
Boom shaka boom. You can't see a goddamn thing.
Good. That's the way I like it.
Yum.
I can't
I am,
see a
however,
thing,
going
but
to
they're
listen.
around some...
Thavagath is going to listen with all of his strength. Flex his ears as tightly as he can,
his little ear muscles.
Lex.
and listen and see if he can hear anything distinctive other than the coughing, or at the very least
Listen with
recognize
all his
the coughing sounds familiar.
Cool. Yeah, perception.
Perception. Oops, it's on disadvantage. Hold on.
Mostly it is coughing that you can hear from inside a big old cloud of smoke.
Thavagath will advance to E. And then
All
stay.
right.
Like a good boy.
Cool. All right. Corellian.
Carlin is just kind of gonna just sort of gently put a claw on Trevlon's shoulder and cast Cure Wound.
All right.
And then is going to dart off to back up Thavagath. I'll actually wait on the edge of the smoke.
Cool. You're pretty sure Thavagat's in there, and you're pretty sure there's stairs leading down, but you can't see through the smoke. Malifane.
1 second. Alright. So I'm gonna say to Momo, I'm gonna go untie Snagu. You go take care of the hostages down below. Or rather, to the right. Directions!
Southwards.
Southwards. Thank you.
Alright.
So he's gonna... Wait, is he still unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over and untie Snagu.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll initiative for her, even though she is unarmed.
Sounds like a plan. Cool. Are you okay?
I've had worse, she says. You look over at her and she's got a very noticeable black eye and a couple of blood splatters along her chest.
Long as you can still fight. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Come on, Snalgoo. I am rolling initiative. Work with me, roll 20.
Please.
Oh my god, I clicked on it twice, what the fuck?
Yeah!
Okay.
Initiative, go!
Go!
Go! Go! Go!
I believe in you.
Oh, I see. It was whispered rolls for whatever reason.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
Snuggu has a...
Yeah, she does have a turn. I'm gonna go for the first one that she got, which was a 16. She... Oh, apparently it gave her an 11. I guess we're sticking with 11. Cool.
Oh, well.
Sweet.
She looks up, says, "They got my staff back there. I'm not going anywhere without it because I'd just be dead weight at that point."
Go on ahead and grab it then.
Okay. In the meantime, let's see here. Yeah, Thabagath, you don't hear or see anything. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Was fantastic.
Good to know.
Less so now.
Momo!
Okay, I'm gonna follow directions and go back here. And who? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Momo, you see a familiar silhouette around the corner.
Holy shit!
Does Momo see him?
You're not around the corner, Momo. You see a silhouette.
Oh my god!
So,
I'm so
full
upset.
disclosure, I saw that thanks to Mal's dramatic lighting, and I just messaged Jojo saying, "Follow my orders, you'll be happy you did."
Momo's gonna untie this lady.
Cool.
Or a person.
This one is a man. There's only one commoner token, and I am far too lazy to make more.
You're so valid. Okay, I untie this guy.
All right. You untie that guy. He says, "Much appreciated. No, you are a bird."
I get it a lot. Let's just...
And then you hear a moan from around the corner, and then a familiar voice. "Momo?"
Like, everything just stops for Momo, and he just walks around the corner.
You see the tied-up figure of your master. A tall elf in silver robes, though you don't quite remember the eyes being completely milky white. But it would be impossible to mistake Arias Emiclu for anyone else.
Momo just like, Arias, oh my god! And he just like runs over and like starts to untie him, like his hands are, his heart is, God, I'm actually,
Momo, is that you? Where have you been?
It's me! Are you, what happened? Are you alright?
Oh.
I've been through a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. I want to heal him.
Alright. Meanwhile, Zutzag is going to run in here, act as backup, look out, make sure no one else goes to mess with Snalgu. And these kobolds are dead. Snalgu is going to peer around the corner. Just some lady over there, and walk right by her.
Oh my god. Snoggo, no.
A mood.
How dare.
Chevlon!
I'm not sure what to do. I guess Trevlon's gonna head beside to where Corellian is and sort of like briefly stand beside them and go, "What? How'd that happen? Where'd the smoke come from?"
Arrow.
Oh, oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Is Thab in there?
Yeah.
Thab, are you okay?
What?
Okay, that's good.
Alright.
I think he's okay.
He sounds fine.
Huh. I'm not entirely sure what to do here because I've not. I guess sort of ready No, screw it. I'll just do another healing spell, and this time I'll actually decide to treat Trevlon with the respect he deserves and cast Healing Word on me at level 1.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
Finally.
Finally.
Finally, Trevlon does some self-care.
Yeah.
Cool. Thavagath.
Alright. Thaviath is going to do the only thing he knows how to do in this particular situation, and charge forward very quickly to fucking this kind of area.
Cool. All right.
Oh shit.
Yar. Yeah, you charge forward past a series of smaller tunnels into more natural hewn rock that a dude in front of you is busy chained to a box and carving away at with a mining pick.
Hey,
Hey.
you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him.
Hold on.
Alex, out of sheer curiosity, are all of these people the same race, or are they...
Most of them are humans. There are a couple of dwarves in here.
Okay.
Alright. You try to use your manly muscles to just stomp on the chain holding up the crate. Instead, you stomp on this guy's heel.
Oh no.
Ow.
Hold on, what do I need to do to try and free him?
Not that on your next turn. Basically anything.
Oh, no.
But, anything but that.
Can someone quickly roll, you know what, never mind. Ignore me.
Cool. Corellian.
Noted.
Does this smoke look like it's gonna disperse anytime soon?
I think this lasts for a minute.
Right.
Okay. I'm just trying to help. I'm sorry.
Alright. In that case, Krellian's just sort of gonna glance over to Trevlon. Well, wish me luck, and is going to, I suppose, dash straight through, trying not to run into anything, but I mean...
You kind of bump against the Swollbold, but he can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, I'll zoop to about there. Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dashed. That's my turn.
That is your turn. You see a guy who turns and prepares his ready action to throw a javelin at you. That fell off the table. That's a miss. You just raise your shield instinctively and it bounces off.
These guys are not very good at this.
Thavagath.
Thavagath was too fast. He was waiting for someone to stop. Malifane!
Okay, did I already untie this person, or...?
Yes.
Okay, good. In that case, I'm going to move 5, 7, 15, 20, 25, 30. Did anyone untie this person?
You can clearly see that Snalgu walked right past without bothering to untie this dude.
I give Snalgu this look that just sort of says, fucking really?
What?
Really?
What?
There's a person here. You're not gonna...
Yeah, I shouted that out. Did you not hear me, or...?
You know what, don't worry about it. And Malifane just starts to untie the... Yeah. Just
Cool.
roll it.
Yeah. You roll your eyes and untie this particular prisoner, who also gives Snalgu a look of... Really? Alright.
I don't suppose shame damage is in order, is it?
Snalgu
You know what? I
feels
take
no
that back.
shame!
That's good.
My
Okay,
ability
good.
is untied anyway, so...
I should have 10 movement.
I mean,
left.
he's
Okay.
untied now. What's the problem?
Do I hear anything down the corridor?
You hear some shouting from Thavagath and a tink of metal on metal. Looks like a fight started up down this naturally carved corridor.
Right, in that case, yeah, I don't really see anything I can do at the moment, so I'll just move to the side here, and I guess... Well, wait, I guess I could technically hide.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Cool.
Stealth check away. Pray that I don't get a natural 1 again.
You are very certain that this time there's no risk of being seen. Whatever you don't see isn't smart enough to think, the fight's over there. Maybe I should help. Momo! Your master's currently tied up.
I'm gonna fucking heal him! Does he look hurt?
He, HP-wise, no. He is very clearly blinded and exhausted, however.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tap his knee. I'm gonna untie this other person behind me, and then we're gonna get you out of here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna untie this person.
Alright, you untie the nice dwarven lady.
Aw.
Are you alright?
Am I fucking alright? Do I look like I'm alright? I get thrown in a fucking kobold dungeon and they say, oh, you got a dig? And I'm like, no, just because I'm a dwarf, I'm supposed to know how to dig. And then they're like, yeah, and then they make me dig. Do I look like I'm fucking alright?
Point taken. So, just go out there, and we're gonna get you out of here.
She looks outside, sees the kobold with a gun. I'm good in here until it dies down.
No. Ma'am, he's on our side.
I said I'm good in here until it dies down. Don't fucking patronize me.
I apologize. So I'm gonna use all of my damn strength to pick Orias up and carry him away like a princess. Sure? I want to do it. Let me take care of him.
Make an athletics check. Oh my!
Okay.
I care about him a lot.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Alright,
Tails is able to pick up Big the fucking cat, apparently.
Thank you very much for untying. Whoa! Says Orias as you just lift him up without any problems and carry him out of the cell.
Momo, you have broken the laws of reality twice so far.
This is what happens when you love, guys. With the power of friendship, you can do anything.
Cool. You can get to about there.
Good enough for me.
Please tell me
Zutzak
Mal sees this.
looks over and is like, right, anyone else? And oh my god! Yes, he sees Momo carrying this fully grown adult man over his head.
This person is very important to me. Do not distract me.
Hello, says Orias, not waving in the direction he heard Zutzak.
Oh, he's so pure. I love him so much. He's so good.
Okay, says Zutzak, just stepping out of the way.
Thank you.
Mal looks at the scene and just chuckles to himself, just saying, that's the power of someone you love.
Alright. Snoggu here's fighting around the corner, looks at the fact that she doesn't have any magical shit to fight with, steps off to the side. Yeah, that looks like a not my problem.
We're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get
Yeah,
everyone
I
out.
would really hope you do. Trevlon.
Okay, Trevlon, just seeing Corellian run into the smoke, sort of looks to his left and right and is just like, fuck, okay. And wanders in, and mid-smoke sort of yells out, Marco, hello, where is everyone?
Alright, as you shout Marco, that is going to alert the guy who's prepared a ready action. You hear the beating of wings and a whoosh of something through the air.
Oh no.
Trevlon, I'm going to need you to make... Actually, no, I'm not going to need you. This is just a straight-up attack.
Great.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Someone remind me, by the way, at the end of the session to tell the Marco Polo story, because it is a gem.
Cool. All right.
This noise.
You hear a whoosh and turn, and slam! A flask of alchemist's fire sails right into your face.
Oh shit.
You take 4 fire damage, and will continue to take damage at the start of each of your turns until you put him out.
Oh fuck.
All right. The ceremonial armored dude is going to charge at Corellian, draw a short sword, and attack. And miss horribly because Corellian is this heavily armored badass. Thabagath!
Yes.
We'll try this again, Ready?
100% believe it. Looking down, hearing Trevlon shout some dude's name, looks back at the big puff of smoke.
Yep.
Moves to about here, plants his feet firmly in the ground, and you know what he does?
Oh,
He does
no.
one of these.
Oh, no.
These beautiful babies.
Oh, you're a
Gust.
fucking genius.
Okay.
And just like claps his hands together like the Hulk.
Cool. Alright. I'm going to say that's a medium gust of wind, which will slowly shrink the cloud until it disappears.
Yay!
Yay!
Do I still have an attack?
That is an action, I believe.
Do I still have one of those? Or it was Gust my action?
Gust is your action.
Okay, yeah, I'm good then. I'm good.
Cool. Alright. Corellian.
Corellian, very slightly distracted by what's going on behind them. Thanks, Thabagath. Okay, this person in the ceremonial armor in front of me, are they a kobold or...
That is a kobold in just very fancy armor.
Alright, you know what? In that case, I'm just going to, actually, give me a moment. My plan might have changed slightly. Okay, you know, I'm just probably gonna go for an attack. Since I can't see anything in the cloud of smoke, like, at all whatsoever, right?
Yes, it is heavily obscured. People in the cloud can't see out, people out of the cloud can't see in.
Attack.
Both of those hit.
Nice.
Cool, I'm going to smite on one of them.
Alright.
Expending first level spell slot to
Get
do
smoked.
so. So that is, I believe, 2d8. I believe. I'll double check. Cool. But yes.
Yes. Okay, do the smiting. There we go! You
Get
strike
smoked,
into a weak
bitch.
point of the armor, pull back, and strike it again. This time channeling divine energy into your blow. And with a boom, you just immediately destroy this man. He is out cold. Or he is
Damn.
out dead, rather.
Okay.
I mean, if
Fair.
you want to knock him unconscious, I can do that instead.
Yeah, I think Curlian's knocking people unconscious, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Malifane.
Right, so I'm gonna... Actually, hearing the set... Actually, no, I can see that. In that case... I'm just gonna dash this because there's no immediate danger near, so... 20, 25, 30... Wait. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... PC's... I'm assuming I see the hostage, right?
Yeah, now you can peek around a corner and see there is a hostage and what looks like a hastily put together animal pen.
Is there, can I see if there's a Snoggoose staff at all, or is that not around here?
Make an investigation check.
You got it. Investigation. There we go.
It does not appear to be in either of the 2 side chambers that you can see.
Alright then, whatever. So I will
You will?
Dad's gone. Oh
did
no.
I cut out?
Yes.
Yes, you
Did you
did.
just say Dad is gone?
What? Oh, okay, whatever. So
don't
I
know.
untie the hostage and say, "It's okay. You're
Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! They don't even have any animals here! I don't understand why I was told to work here!
What were you tasked with?"
Digging out an animal pen, and again, no animals in this area! What the fuck?
Okay. Just stay right here. We're just gonna take care of some
Okay!
Yeah. And I'm gonna use just the last of my movement to see. 45, 50, 55, 60. I have 40 movement again, right?
Yes, because you have the Fleet Rapier, the Crescent Blade.
65, 80 then, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Then, Trevlon, you hear a flapping of wings, and then you peer through the smoke cloud, and soaring in is a winged kobold staring down at you. Who
Piss off.
takes a dagger from his belt and is going to hurl it. That's a hit
There is no rest for a Trevlon.
for 6 piercing damage. And then you see the kobold start to burp, open its jaws wide, and a jet of fire comes soaring through.
I was already on fire, you dick!
I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
On me. My thoughts are with what Scott moaned.
That is a failure.
Oh, there is no rest for a Trevlon.
You
Like how many
take
dice do you-
15 fire damage as a jet of fire from this kobold slams directly into you while you're actively on fire.
Yeah, I'm out for the count. If I don't get help, in a turn, I'm going to die. Period.
It'd be great if we could see you.
Yep.
You just look for the fucking flames in the smoke!
You can hear
Please tell me that one of us can
You can
see through that smoke.
you can hear a roaring of flames in there, and the smoke cloud.
And I am yelling, I am on fire, my name is Trevlon.
No, you're not. You're unconscious.
No, you're not.
Hey, Corellian, do you want to fucking save my life, or do you just want to...
Right there, sweetheart.
Don't worry, my turn's after yours.
Momo.
I'm going to continue to carry him to a safer area so I can assist my friends. I'm going to bring him right here. And I'm going
You
to do
can
I'm going to let
move 10 feet while carrying someone. Because your movement speed is 25, half that rounded down is 10.
Oh, I love this man too much. So I'm going to be nice and put him right here. And then, is this guy knocked unconscious or...
Yes.
So he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Please.
I'm just gonna...
happen?
I'm just gonna kick him outside of the hallway with all of my brute fucking strength and all of my love and happiness that my master is okay and alive!
Make a talons attack.
That's
That's a hit.
Destroy! God, just get out of the damn room!
You scratch him up a bit, but not enough to kill him.
I don't want to kill him, I just want him out of the room!
I know, but you're kicking him and your talons are weapons. I am making a rule decision.
You're so valid.
I love
Okay,
this
I'm
so
gonna
much, but I hate
I-
it.
I'm gonna set down Arias. I'm going to set him down first. My mind is squabbled.
Whomp. Okay, I don't know what happened there. It must be some sort of miracle.
Yes! Long story short, yes. Please wait here. Ping me if something happens, if you feel danger, because my companions. Everything will be okay. We're gonna
Okay.
get you out of here.
Alright.
And then I'm going to zoom into battle.
No, you're not. You used your movement.
I hate everything.
Use 10 of his movement.
Yeah, and speed is doubled because he was carrying a dude.
I see.
I'm gonna heal myself. Can I use that as a
Wait a
bonus action?
second! I just remembered how speed rules work. You can still use a higher movement speed if you use all the walking you've done. So, like, because your flying speed is 50, you can drop Arias and move 20 more feet.
Ooh.
You're so kind to me. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Boom. Alright. Well,
Just
hey, it looks like
nudge
that
into
smoke
the
cloud's
unconscious
shrinking.
kobold.
Oh, hey! Oh
Oh no. Alright.
Oh no.
Zutzag's gonna move here, and he's going to help move Snelku when you can hear, I can walk myself, you fucking idiot! Sorry! I notice you're not letting go. Yeah, sorry! Okay! Very sorry! You just hear this because none of you can see into that corridor. Alright, and then Snelku walks out, looks down at the ornamentally dressed dude, looks around for his staff, shrugs, keeps on going over here.
Yes, you don't.
Trevlon, you're on fire!
Yeah.
You automatically
I'm unconscious.
take
Take
two
two.
failed saves,
No.
and then I'm gonna need you to make one more.
no! I'm
Yeah, see,
coming.
this is why I was a little nervous. And also, there's another guy that's near.
Have no fear. Oh, fuck me. Okay, have no fear. I'm on the way.
I have big fear,
Death
especially after
saving
this.
throw. Death saving.
No! Oh my god, no!
Trevlon Blue Quill, you are dead.
Get the fuck over there! Revive
Please let me revive him! Please let me revive him!
It's 60
Alright.
seconds, buddy. Make it count.
Can I please just use my turn?
How long is a minute again?
10 rounds.
Oh, thank God!
Oh my god, Alex, please!
Alright. So, as the smoke cloud clears, Ornate Guy peers around the corner and can see people over there, so he's gonna just move over and start stabbing Malifane. That's a hit.
Okay,
6 piercing damage.
I'll take it.
Daviga.
Actually, I'll use Uncanny Dodge. There's no one else who can attack me. Okay.
Thavagatha goes all the way over to here, and in the general direction of...
Throw him!
Shut mouth. No one knows he's dead yet. Stop being meta. In this direction. You guys can see my arrow, right?
Yeah, I can see the arrow.
Okay, in this direction is going to cast Gust again in the hopes of completely clearing and understand and seeing exactly what's going on.
Boom. Yeah, this is going to speed up the clearing. And
Can I see Cleverone? My friend.
yes.
Oh my god, he's dead. Fuck.
Is he still on fire? Sorry, quick question.
Yeah, he's
Oh
still
my
on
God.
fire, by the way.
Okay, he's dead, right?
Yeah, he is
Like,
dead.
100% dead. He can't take any more damage, right?
He cannot take damage, but he is still on fire.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
cool.
If I only
fuck.
worked so
Davagath is
much.
going to try and stamp out the fire real quick.
Davagath!
Dexterity
Oh, no.
check.
No.
Dexterity.
Everything is terrible.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Bam, bam,
Phil.
bam! You stomp on Trevlon's dead body a lot. The fire stays.
No!
Well, it's good to know that Trevlon was once handsome, at least. Now he's going to be interesting looking.
Okay. He. Oh shit! All right.
Everything is terrible.
With the last of his turn, with the ability to move, shouts at the top of his lungs, "Momo, Fav's dead." Wait,
Trev's
hold
dead.
on. Trev's dead.
Trev's dead.
Not again!
Trevagath is fucking dead. Yeah, just those 3 shocking words, and also attempts to roll Trevlon down the corridor a bit.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
god.
want-
Respect for the dead. Such respect
Both
for the
for
dead.
moving and for attempts to put out the fire.
You cannot put out the fire. You failed that check, but I can say you have enough movement to shove Trevlon over here.
Yay.
Such respect for the dead.
Carillion!
He's dead. He doesn't care.
Carillion hears Thabagath say that, and like all emotion has been drained from their face, pretty much. So the guy who's flying, would I be able to hit him, even though he's in the air, if I'm within melee distance?
The ceilings are low enough here that I would say yes.
Excellent. Carillion is going to wordlessly move over here. Carillion is going to use Bow of Enmity on that creature. And Carillion is going to make some more big attack.
Get his ass.
Okay, that also turned me on a little bit.
Okay. Second attack hits.
I smite.
Oh my god.
Smite.
Alright. You leap into the air and dig your war pick into the flying kobold's chest. He hisses in pain, but pushes you back onto the ground. He is still doing alright looking. Malifane.
Oh my
Malifaine's
god.
kind of having a hard time as well.
Oh my god.
He sees this monster that attacked his friend, and he wants to gut him like a fucking fish.
It's Kobold, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know about monster.
So he's going to attack him with his crescent blade.
Okay. You have advantage because you're flanking this guy.
That's true. All right.
That's a hit.
Roll for sneak attack. Yep.
Yeah, you just pull out Crescent Blade and in one swift motion drive it right through the back of this kobold's skull.
Get his ass.
Alright.
Is he still standing?
No, he is super dead.
That's a negative on that front.
In that case, Mal's also going to move forward towards the other kobold and take an action surge and attack that one as well.
Cool. That's a hit.
Please just let me go. I need to heal him. Oh my god.
Yeah. You also managed to impale this one directly through a vital organ, and he just drops to the ground, weighing down your Crescent Blade as you just pull it out. Momo!
I'm gonna dash and I'm going to revive him.
Put out the fire! Put out the fire!
Put out the fire!
Fuck!
Dexterity check!
Okay. Where's Dex? Where the fuck did Dex?
That is just barely enough as you just throw yourself over him and smother out the flames with your wings. That is, however, an action, so you cannot cast Revivify this turn.
Oh my god. Please! Alex, please! Please, I am begging you, I will do anything!
Zutzag runs out of the tunnel, and that's his speed, unfortunately. Smelgoo is going to look around the corner. Perception for her. Yeah, she sees it's fine. And then, you hear a shing, and boom, as a surge of magic bursts through a kobold that is holding her staff. Okay, that's a hit for Snalgoo, who is struck by a ray of icy energy and is damaged like that. She crumples over, looks up, found the staff.
Malifane shouts to her, "What are you doing? Get back here!"
Last I checked, you're not the boss of me.
If you two die, this whole thing will have been for nothing.
Shut up.
Thavagas!
Up.
I can't think of what to do at this exact moment in time, so because
Can I trade your turn, please?
No!
Oh my god. You have 10. You have 10 rounds. 10.
I forgot about
Jojo,
that.
the
Okay.
best I can do.
I forgot we had 10 rounds. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, the smoke is basically... The smoke is gone and so is Thavagas!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Cool. It is still your turn, though.
Sorry, still Thavagas' turn?
Still Thavagas' turn, yes.
Yeah, no, I said. Okay, I think my internet cut out when I.
Yeah, your internet
said
cut
my
out.
turn. Whoopsie. Right, just to expedite the process, let's just say Thagath screams like a little girl, and then that ends his turn.
Okay. It is the Kobolds' turn, even though it says Corellian. The other Kobolds have hidden. Woo! As he is going to look, see Corellian, now that Snuggoose hunched over, try to fire another ray of ice. This one also hits. You take 8 cold damage, Corellian. Okay. And it is now Corellian's turn.
Just for clarity, this is the one with her staff up there?
Yes, that is the one holding her staff. There is a totally clear staff token right by him to signify that that's her staff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, let me just do a little bit of measuring real quick.
Alright.
Corellian is going to, before they do anything else, they're going to make one more attack on the flying kobold that's very dead. Just for funsies.
You are butchering a body. Congratulations.
And then Corellian like snaps over to the kobold and is going to make their way over there and fucking try to murder.
Cool. Stay back, I have a stat! Is all he manages to get out before you just slam your war pick into his face.
Yeah, well, if that doesn't kill him, I'm gonna spike
That
again.
does kill him, that does kill him. Save your smite. He is super dead and drops to the floor immediately. The commoner who was he was holding in his other hand looks down, looks up. Oh no, stay back. He had a staff.
And I still have 5 more feet, so I'm gonna move forward and pick up Snuggoose' staff and pass it off to her when she comes.
Step
Great.
over the dead body.
All right. All the other kobolds are no longer on the map. There is nothing in this chamber that can hurt you. Combat is over.
Can I revive him now?
Do you have the gold for it?
It's like 300, right?
Yes.
300, yes.
I just need 100.
Take it from me. Take it from me.
Okay, alright.
Where were you?
Quickly, you lay your hands down onto Chevlon now that the fire is out, and send life back into his body. He gasps awake at 1 hit point.
Breathe, please!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Trevlon, say something.
Can't believe that Walrus isn't here.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to mute myself because I was kind of freaking out.
No, you're valid. I'm freaking out, and I'm. Oh my god. I'm gonna cast Healing Word, and Can I cast Cure Wounds as well?
Yeah, sure, there is no time constraints, but you are using a lot of spell slots. I just want you all to know that.
I don't care. Just live.
Trevlon, say something. Anything.
I'm never saying Marco again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. You thought you were gone.
Like, throw a hug around him and just squeeze. Not choke him, but squeeze.
Rage does not
Can't
heal
breathe very
curing
good.
wounds. Yeah, it's only 7 hit points. Rage does not affect cure wounds unless you are very angrily punching
I would
healing
have backed
into
if that
them.
was the case.
I will beat you to health with my handy health stick.
Carlin is going to wordlessly walk over to Snalgu and hand her her staff.
She takes it. Much obliged. She looks over at all of you. Well, you all look like shit. We should probably take a rest.
Wait! Momo is going to run back. Like, wait, he's gonna say, like, I found Arias!
Oh, you wait, what?
He's here!
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna go, I'm gonna, like, grab him, and I'm going to, like, can he walk?
He can walk, yes. He can walk a lot better if you untie him.
I did untie, okay.
No, you
so-
didn't.
I didn't? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I'm gonna untie him.
Okay.
It was
Yes,
just spur of the moment. I picked him up and just put him somewhere safer.
Yes,
Okay.
I was wondering when you were going to get around to this.
I'm so sorry, sir. And I untied him immediately.
While this is
While we do
happening, well, do you want to go first or do you want me?
Please. While this is happening, Thavaga like gestures very obviously to Corellian, like with a kind of well, dude, there's something fucking going on, kind of looking on his face.
Carlin will silently move over to see what's going on.
Alex, I have a question.
Yes.
How long was Trevlon on fire for?
About 10 seconds.
Aren't you still on fire?
No,
No, I put it
Momo
out.
put the fire out.
Oh, okay.
I know,
Is
right?
Is there any scarring?
If it had been for 15 at least, I would say yes. Right now, the scarring is emotional.
Right. I will say this though: Trevlon's facial hair is quite singed back. The ponytail was kind of.
The haircut is
It's no longer-
ruined.
The haircut's
Aw.
ruined.
Aw.
I'm gonna need a minute after that. Yeah, minute sounds good. Maybe 10. Oh god, maybe an hour if I've got it. Oh god. Oh, smoke inhalation. That's good. Oh.
Just take a minute. Just breathe.
Hold on for a sec. Did I die there?
Yes.
For real? Oh.
For real. I'm so worried about you. Oh, my God, Trevlon.
Join the club, Pearl.
That wasn't nice. Okay.
I don't know what would have happened if you... Oh. And as he continues speaking, Mal turns around and notices what's behind Corellian. Oh. Did I do that?
Trevlon peeks around and looks at the sliced through heads and goes, "When did you do that while I was out?"
Zutzag looks behind him at the sliced through heads. Then looks away. And is gonna back over here.
Oh,
He's gonna
so-
go
That
over here.
jag.
I
Who'd have
don't
thought that? You go first, Scott.
know. It's okay. Do you want to...
No, you fucking go.
Are you okay?
Do it.
I didn't mean to... I don't know what came over me.
A whole lot of stabbing, it looks like.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm gonna walk Arias down the tunnel with me,
Cool.
and shout for everybody. Guys! And I'm gonna walk him down the hall, because he's a good man and blind, so assistance.
Assistance is always nice.
Yeah. I turn jazz hands toward him.
Jazz
This is
fellas.
Elias!
Trevlon blinks, tries to stand, can't.
Don't stand! Don't stand!
Trevlon sort of laughs and coughs and sort of looks at Arias and says, "Oh, hey there, friend. I've heard a lot about you."
He turns to vaguely where your voice is coming from, waves in that general direction. Hello, I would also shake your hand, but I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with that.
You and me both.
Hey, Alex. Can I look at his hands? Just like from where I'm standing?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Are they still missing his fingers, and is he still missing a hand?
He is missing 2 fingers on his right hand.
Oh, fuck.
Yeesk.
Do they look gnarly, or do they look like they've healed?
Make a medicine check.
And after this, can I roll an Arcana?
Sure, yeah. There looks to be some kind of black gunk you cannot quite identify crusted over where those fingers were.
And... oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you don't know what could be causing this mysterious condition that Arias is under.
Can I look at his eyes and, like, see if I can tell what happened to them?
With a 13 and a 9, you look at the eyes, they are milky white. They are probably blind.
Insightful.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, that's all I'm really gonna do.
Cool.
I don't know who mentioned it, but rest. Where exactly would we do that in this place?
Stalgu looks around. Strictly speaking, the safest place for us would be in here. They don't want to kill the captives, they will if they get in the way, but, they'd likely prepare ambushes along the cart tracks rather than try to go in here for a direct fight.
Okay. Here I can do. Okay. No, I've been nearly dead a few times. I've been thrashed around by crocodile men. I've been set on fire a couple times, I think. But being dead is not something I think I want to do again. I'm all right. I may take it. Puts things in perspective, you know.
I want to put my hands on his shoulders, and I would like to cast Calm Emotions.
Okay. Everyone within 20 feet of Trevlon, make a charisma saving throw or fail the saving throw if you want.
Trevlon's just gonna let this happen.
Relax, just let it happen.
I feel like Mal really needs to let this happen.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
Get a +4.
Zutzeg gets a +4. Is he within 20 feet of Son of a bitch, he is! Just barely.
You ain't escaping the calm touch.
He ain't escaping the calm touch. His calm touch roll to escape being calm was terrible.
You will relax.
You will relax.
Calm Zutzag look like, or sound like?
Calm Zutzag looks like he's no longer huddled against the wall, just staring into space. Now he just looks like he's casually leaning against the wall, staring into space.
It's all gonna be okay.
You say so.
I know, sir.
Arias slowly raises a hand. If I may,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
was it really a good use of magic to cast that when you could talk to people, Momo?
I thought everyone needed it. Everyone seemed a little tense. I apologize. It was a...
Yes, but generally using magic to affect someone's emotions is not exactly a moral thing to do.
You're right. I'm so sorry. And he kind of like folds his arms across his body.
Alright, just learn from this for next time.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so where exactly in the prison are you all going to be resting?
Here doesn't have any corpses, right?
There's a lack of corpses in there.
There's a poison.
Is it, well, generally speaking, I think all the poisons are gonna go in there. And
All the poisons.
Yeah, the
All the
poisons
poisons.
are gonna move over into the cells, like, not because they want to be captive, but because it's a lot more comfortable in there than working out on the dirt.
They want to relax.
want to relay.
I'll stick close to Zuxag.
Alright, cool. You all fully pile into that particular chamber. Zudzag doesn't look like he's in any particular hurry to get there. Malifane, this rest has no effect on you. You're busy having some nice thoughts about Quintessa.
I completely forgot about that card!
I'm just gonna hide my face in despair right now. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excitement noises.
Excitement noises.
But it was short rest. Short rest, wasn't it?
Yeah, short rest. That's for an hour.
That means that we can use our hit dice, yeah?
That means you can use hit dice, yes.
Right. 1. 6. Cool.
Hit dice.
Hit dice.
Hit.
Hit the dice.
Hit dice!
I lose hit point.
Hey, Walrus, do you have like a thing for short rests?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Song
do.
of Rest.
Everybody-
heals up.
Basically everybody roll I think it's a d6, and you'll get that in extra healing, like temporary hit points. Pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. How many times do we roll hit dice?
Up to your level. You can stop at any time, but it's a maximum of 7.
Okie doke. We'll go back to Sweet.
Cool.
Might as well run 4 for luck. Hell yeah.
Alright. Everyone takes time to take in some breaths, rest, and recuperate. Cool. Anything else anyone wants to do during this rest?
I want to go check on Corellian.
I was gonna talk to Zuxag as soon as I finish tallying this.
Oh, sorry,
Cool.
go ahead.
No
I
worries.
guess,
No worries.
I guess I'll just continue fidgeting with the bow. What?
Nothing.
Oh, fidgeting. Yes.
Oh, fidget.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite dog name.
Fidget noises.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry!
Man, short rests are terrible. Ugh. Wait,
At
is
least
it
you have a rest?
Yeah. When it says extra hit points, does that mean like is that temporary hit points, or is it just like
That
extra
is not
that you can
temporary
add
hit
onto your
points. That is just on top of the hit dice that they heal.
Cool. Everybody roll a d6 instead of one of their hit dice. FYI.
Okay.
because that's free.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. Oh god, doing that coffee voice has drained my lungs of power, so I need to get some water.
Hey, since I'm already at full health, can I use this to add temporary health to myself? Or no?
You know what? Just this once, I'll say yeah.
Yay! 1d10.
No, just a D6.
Oh, it's d6, maybe. Oh,
What do you know?
Look at him go!
Yeah, I'm at 80 now. For now.
Zatag, do you want to get a little distance?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let's do that. Cool. Well, I'm actually kind of don't want to go through there, but I also don't want to take around the other side where there are bodies. But we'll avoid the party and go back towards the entrance into the hallway.
All right. Cool. And so. Zag now leans against this wall.
I'm sorry, Zag.
You know, I get the feeling I should be feeling a lot worse about this, but for whatever reason I don't. It's just some strange feeling that, like, something is making me even feel not terrible about this.
Has it been longer than a minute?
Oh god, now it has!
Oh no!
Krillin like holds out like two shaky claws as it's just like just take some deep breaths. Just look at me, focus on me, just
okay.
take a deep breath. And just...
His mechanical eye turns to focus on you. The biological one is still just kind of staring off into space.
Krillin will sort of like hesitantly like hold out like a claw as if to take one of his, just to see if he'll allow.
He's not fighting back, so yeah, you managed to get a hold of his claw.
I'll take his claw gently and just sort of look at him. Zatag, I'm sorry. If you need to get away from all this, if you need to stop all this, I understand.
Where the heck would I go, man? Only way out's through the mine shaft. They're probably waiting for us there. I go back into town. That's not going to be a really good option now, is it?
Krillin just gives a sort of resigned little nod. No, just yeah, you're right, but you're good at making it out of places. You're good at staying unseen. If anyone could get out of here without being noticed, it'd be you. I never meant for it to go this way.
Both of his eyes look down as he seems to be seriously considering those words.
I will admit I want to. Oh, gods, do I want to, but...
He looks back up.
But I came here because there's a dragon who's going to, well, to ruin everything for everybody, and the priestess says that if we're gonna survive, we can't. Not with that thing. I don't want to kill my own men, but if saving them means getting rid of that thing, I'm not running.
Krillin gives his claw a little squeeze. Snuggly's right. She's pretty much been right my entire life, so that doesn't stop now.
Yeah, but she does kind of have that way with thinking about things.
Krillin will sort of like offer a hug.
Zag hugs you.
Corellian is less awkward at having been hugged back and just sort of like gives slight squeeze and just, we'll make it out of this.
God, I hope
Sure
so.
we will. Yeah, me too.
All right. Meanwhile, back with the rest of the party, Arias sits up on the bed where you've nicely let him sit rather than on the cold floor. Looks around as best he can. Well, now that we're not being attacked by kobolds, Snalku rolls her eyes, not that he can see. I suppose you have questions. I have several too. Momo, where have you been all this time?
I have the same question for you. What happened? I mean, I should probably answer first. I apologize. Well, at the festival, I couldn't find you, and then my friend Trevlon, we didn't know each other, but then he interviewed me, I tried to find you, and then I met Thavagoth. I point to him, but then I remember that he can't see, and then I kind of recoil my hand. And then we met Corellian, and then Malifane, and we all just started to look for you. But then, over the course of months, we were taken back by all these adventures, and I still tried to search for you. I tried to contact you in any way I could, but...
No, I know.
Me.
It's just that, unfortunately, the Swarm Queen has some sort of power over message sending to anywhere she's around. She heard you.
Can she hear me right now?
Are you using magic to communicate with me, and is she nearby?
No, sir.
Then I believe,
that I know of.
for the moment, my fingers are going to be as intact as they are now.
Oh, God's above. And I take his hand, and I put my forehead on it, because I don't know what else to do. I can't heal it, and I don't know what's on it, so I just... It's just nice to feel his hand on my head again.
He slowly gives you a little rub on the head.
Yes! I was so worried about you.
You have no idea how worried I was about you. Leaving you alone out in Garyon of all places? What could have possibly happened to you? But if you found some friends, then I'm glad they have kept you safe, Momo.
They have. We've gone on countless adventures. They've protected me. They've practically become my family.
It is worth noting that Thavagoth has been squinting very obviously at Arias this entire time.
Okay.
Almost gonna take notice of this and kind of smack his thigh. Stop it. Do you have any other questions for me, sir?
He just listens as you recount your adventures, gives a slight chuckle, pats you on the head. In the name of Malil, Momo, you've grown up so fast.
You'd be surprised I even got a little taller.
Really? Well, look at you, turning into a man.
Momo wipes a tear. Oh my god. Momo wipes a tear away from his face and just... Yes. Happiness noise. Happy bird noises.
Yes?
Yes.
If you don't mind me asking questions, sir.
Yes.
Do you?
Of course, it's the least I can do.
What happened when they took you? We couldn't find any trace of you.
I sent you off to get the wine as I was perusing through some of the other stalls. A man, around my height, I would suppose, thick black cloak, bumped into me as I was moving through a crowd. I thought perhaps it was some sort of thief, that he was doing it deliberately, so I reached for my money pouch to see if it was stolen. It was not, but as I looked at it, a glyph of some kind appeared on it. It glowed, there was this blinding flash of light, and I found myself out of the festival and in front of what surely Must have been the gates of hell. There was fire, there was brimstone, obsidian everywhere. But before I could see much more, another portal appeared beside me. Skeletal hand reached from it and pulled me through. Then I found myself in some dark chamber staring at this half-dead face, this scorched face of a woman in dark priest's robes. She backed away, and in front of me there was another figure, third figure, and he squints, kind of squinches up his face. And he did something. When I try to think of what, I just get splitting headaches. Can't quite remember.
Don't push yourself if it hurts.
Does this sound similar to the... Oh yeah, Mal has been listening in the corner. Does this sound similar to the case that we had earlier in the day?
Well, just based on the description, splitting headaches, it's hard to say for sure.
Mal isn't speaking up, he's just listening.
Thavagath actually asks real quick, can you describe that cloak?
Dark black, the robes of a... I believe the term is hierophant, or some similar pronunciation. And as he continues describing it, Thavagath, you were not here for this, but technically you were here for this. I think you were absent that day, but you recognize the description as that of Stevan or Rothart.
Momo kind of like whispers the name under his breath.
Thavagath doesn't. He says it out loud. Like a man.
Listen, he's nervous, okay? Don't bully him.
The Lich Queen.
I mean, it fits.
We've heard a lot about her, sir.
She's been meddling in this town quite heavily.
She's the reason why the dragon is back.
That's quite grim, but honestly, I was hardly thinking she would have any interest in a traveler from overseas coming to a food and wine festival.
Mr. Imaclu, I'm a journalist, and when it comes to information and things like that, I know for a fact that a lot of the time, it's the small, forgettable details that are the most important. I have a suspicion that if they wanted something from you, it's going to be something that you would expect. So I don't know if you're going to be able to remember what it might be. I'm sure we'll be guessing for hours, I'm sure. What I do want to know
Go ahead.
That glyph. Do you remember what it looked like?
No, it appeared for just a second or two, and then it was gone. I could try to remember it, but there's no guarantee I'd be able to draw it out, since he holds up his hand, points to his eyes.
Yes, of course. It's all right.
You don't necessarily have to draw it, I don't think.
Make an Arcana check,
Trevlon. Sure.
Excitement.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
That sounds like a glyph of warding. Basically, glyphs of warding can be enchanted to appear on certain triggers and cast spells that are stored within them.
Okay. You said you were bumped, yeah?
That is correct.
I suspect that bump is exactly when a glyph of warding may have bumped into you, and you were whisked away. And I don't know if you knew this, Orias, but when you left, the real trouble of it all wasn't the fact that you were missing, because if that was the trouble, then everybody would be able to look for you, but that's the thing. Nobody knew you. Nobody remembered that you had come into Port Mirandu. Hell, the ledger that had been monitoring ship records, your name was wiped out. Not like rubbed out, but like it'd never even been there in the first place.
It was
Completely
almost
gone.
as if you were completely removed from the records.
It's like you were never there at all.
I'm sorry, I don't know what would have caused that.
Well, the obvious answer is magic. And, well, to be honest, I've been thinking about what possible memory or just existence reversal exists, and it's very unique. I'll put it like that.
Have you ever heard of something happening like that?
No, says Arias, racking his memory. I was passed around between several lieutenants of that figure. I imagine him to be the leader, but I cannot picture anything about him. I just know who worked for him. There were minotaurs on a ship somewhere, circling the continent. There was the Lich Queen. It must have been the Lich Queen using some diabolical necromancy. No, I don't know if necromancy could do such a thing. The Plague Lords, they're alchemy. They are injections. The Swarm, maybe? I don't know the extent of the Swarm Queen's powers, but if she's able to remove someone from existence, then... I was about to say people would know, but based on the sheer... what that sort of magic would do, obviously they wouldn't know. This,
Arias. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was passed around between them. I can't tell when any of that might have happened. This is where they last dropped me off with another of their lieutenants. It must be the dragon, I suppose. I haven't met the dragon in person, but apparently there was some sort of disagreement. The Swarm Queen very angry about leaving me here with them. But he flinches. I remember something now. Something about their leader being here, telling her to back away, telling her there was nothing more I could do to help them awaken or create something, some kind of god.
Momo kind of like puts his hand on Arias's cheek, like comforting. Like, don't stress yourself if it hurts.
The old voice. They said they were trying to awaken something called the old voice.
Arias, have you ever heard of a writer by the name of Geisel?
Geisel, yes. He has several ancient texts back in the libraries of our monastery back home.
Well, I gotta admit, my friend, the old voice was something that Geisel wrote about extensively, as well as a lot of other things. A lot of people have been dreaming about things to do with Geisel's works. The more theological side of it all, the sort of occult, I guess. I have a suspicion that you were going to say, Scott?
No, I'm just saying I see. Please go on if you have more information.
Got it. Okay. I thought that was Scott. Go on.
No.
Alex, is Geisel dead? I need to know this right now. I've forgotten.
Arias just mentioned ancient texts.
Gotcha.
Make
Okay,
a history
that'll
check.
do it.
No. Make a history check.
I'd like to offer advantage.
Oh, whoa.
Cool.
Here we go, baby.
Arias
Oh.
mentioned ancient texts. You have far more recent children's books by Geisel. Aarakocra do not live very long compared to other races, and you've heard before Geisel is an Aarakocra.
I forgot about that.
Huh. That's peculiar. Arias, you said you had ancient texts, yes?
That is correct.
Arias, Geisel's still writing. He's been making children's books.
Well, it could be a pen. It could be a pen name. People have done that before to capitalize on name brand recognition.
That the thing is, I don't know. The things that Geisel writes about are very specific, and the strange occult stuff, that's a theme throughout all of his work. It might be a pen name, but I'm going to need to read those ancient texts at some point, because...
We're all the way back at the monastery.
What are your thoughts, Trevor?
Well, I did order a selection of Geisels. I'll pop in with them, but something tells me that Geisel is a lot more than he seems on the outside, that's for sure. What I know. And Arias, I'm fairly certain that, well, I have 2 questions. Firstly, did you ever hear the names the Scarlet Snakes being thrown about?
No, I can't say that I have.
And, what about Denda?
You mean the Night Serpent?
Yes.
Yes.
I know of what you speak. The name did not come up in the many encounters I've had with these people.
Interesting. I gotta be honest, Arias. You mentioning them trying to summon a god?
Yes, the old voice. They referred to it as such, but I saw nothing of it in any of my religious texts.
I kind of look at Trevlon. Didn't Corellian and Clough back a while? Or was that something else?
Was
Wait!
it?
Glinquinol! Didn't he mention something about that?
I think he did, actually, didn't he?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Huh. This is... Well, it's a lot to take in. Arias, from what you've told me, it seems to me that possibly the most villainous, evil, and devious people on the face of this continent have all decided to get together with the sole purpose of resurrecting or bringing about the old voice. I have a hunch that old voice is... It might be Dendar the Night Serpent.
But my question is... No disrespect in any way, shape, or form, sir. Why him? And I point, gesture to Arias. What does he have to do with any of that?
Would I be able to make an investigation to tell whether or not I have ever, or anybody on this face of this continent has ever heard of the ancient texts of Geisel?
History check.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you've heard of them, but, getting copies of those things would be hell. That was before revolutions in printing and mass printing books, so you would have no access to ancient texts of Geisel unless you went to, specific sages or something.
Arias? I think they wanted you for the information you had on ancient books of Geisel.
Yes,
I think that's part of it, at least.
Perhaps.
Oh boy.
Arias then looks around, sighs. Although, if they had access to those tomes, there could be one other reason they looked for me.
Such as...
If you don't mind us asking.
I came
thought
to
that was
Irion.
Orias and I was about to pee myself. I'm sorry.
I came to Irion with Momo on a message to spread the word and the worship of Melil. It is quite possible they interpreted that as me knowing a way to make a god happen through belief and spreading teachings.
Perhaps.
Wait, as in create the existence of one artificially?
Yes.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's troubling. Would Travelon be able to roll a history check to think about whether or not that's happened?
Religion.
Before? Religion, baby. All right.
I will give you advantage.
Thanks, buddy. I
You're welcome,
appreciate that.
friend.
Good rolls today.
Wow, your mind is really on far realm and aberrations and shit.
Fire will do that to you.
You think of tales that you've been told of a fish-like race known as the Kuo-Toa.
Wow.
Oh.
The Kuo-Toa have apparently made at least one god through maddened belief in it.
Oh no.
Was it something to do with the deep in that maddened belief?
Oh yeah, they are like fish people. They're an aquatic race.
Are there Kuatoa that live near or around Arion?
Nature check.
I'll offer advantage on that.
Would that be investigation or history?
Nature check.
He said nature.
Nature. Oh, sorry. I thought I check. Got it. Woo.
Kuo-Toa are not native to Irion.
I don't think they would be around here.
No, they wouldn't. Certainly they wouldn't come here, you know. They would come here from abroad and not live here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, now we know the extent of our foe's plans to a certain area. There's still things that you can't remember, Arias. I hope we can get to that. We can figure that out.
Yes.
Orias, if sir, don't mind me asking again. Whenever you try to remember something, what does the headache feel like?
It, like something drilling into my mind itself, piercing away at my thoughts, trying to tear apart my brain.
Oh, does this sound familiar?
Yes, it does.
Oh dear! Oh no! Weird sounds. I think myself and my other friends felt the same thing, but Corellian was a... Corellian! I know how to help your headaches. I'll be right back. And I go off to get Corellian.
Alright. By this point, Corellian and Zutzag have finished their conversation and are in mid-hug.
Aw.
Oh, good boys! They're so good. Corellian! I'm sorry. Is this my turn?
Krellin like sort of like flinches and just sort of like awkwardly drops the last of them. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Krellin will look back to Zutzag, as in, you have more to say?
Nope, we're good, says Zutzag, still not letting go of the hug.
Oh, he's so good.
That's
Krellin
so
will sort of like double down on the hug and just firm hug back and do like a little churr, like a And just sort of, alright, what did you want, Momo?
A headache. Could you help?
Headache?
Sorry, I'm a bit frazzled. Do you recall the headaches that me and Malafane had that you helped?
Yeah, the hangovers. I had one too.
I don't think they were hangovers. Arias has one too, but they only happen when he tries to remember something important.
Wait. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back, Satsag.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Krillin will sort of take this in stride. They never really got a good look at Arias, but going fast today.
You.
Alright,
Corellian, this is Arias, my master. Arias, this is Corellian, my companion.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
right, do you mind if I touch you just, first?
Arias, thanks. Are you a paladin?
Yes.
Then I'm afraid you might want to save that energy. I have tried multiple methods of not only restoring the blindness, but getting rid of the headaches. Every time it lasts for a minute or so at most, and then they come back stronger.
Good
Arise,
call, yeah.
have these been getting worse?
Well, they only intensify when I try to remove them. If I leave them be for a day, they go back to a baseline.
Okay.
Odd question, but have any of us been getting visions of sorts after these happen?
What?
No.
Just call it a hunch.
And Mal, if you've got, we're in the manner of sharing and expressing our feelings here. You got a hunch? Say it.
Please say it. Do not keep this information from us.
Remember how I was having those odd dreams?
Yes, I do.
Just call it a hunch, but there's something about the one back at the pits that has just been rubbing at my brain. I don't think that was just the stench. I'm not sure, though. I need some more time to think on it.
Very well.
Right, well,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break you away from...
that's fine. Good idea on saving that. We'll need everything we can to get out of here, if you need me. And Crown will sort of, just turn away and, walk out of the room again and go back to, just keeps outside company.
Cool. Before
Well,
we
you
go
first.
anywhere, Momo, if we are to remain here in this dangerous situation, the fact remains that not all of us will make it out, and if that is the case, then I must be honest with you about me raising you. I wish I could say it was 100% altruism, but it was not.
What do you mean?
The bird folk of Irion they were gone. They were wiped out. This everyone knew, but you... Well, you were clearly not from Kingsmarch. It was a miracle, your family, getting out here. It was a miracle that I could fend off the Dragonborn sent after you. And so it seemed to me, a man of faith, that surely Irion could see the same. So I raised you as an acolyte, as a little miracle. Proof that even out of tragedy a song of hope can emerge. Proof that Malil protects the faithful, but you needed to be the faithful, Momo.
You needed to believe in his teachings wholeheartedly. Otherwise, people would see only the miracle and not his message. How was I to spread the teachings of Malil if not through a miracle that helped me, that recited his good word? I am sorry that I could not tell you any of this, but I hope somewhere you can understand.
Momo just kind of looks. He blinks, and he has a look of wow, and also a little bit of betrayal. Not from Orias, but from himself. Like he betrayed him. He looks down, kind of like backs up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I need a moment. I apologize. I'm so sorry. And he kind of like steps off and just kind of. He thinks about his belief and what happened to it. It was kind of shattered after what happened with the dagger, with necromancy, and what happened in the cave with Trevlon. What happened when he got the lost card for the last time. His entire belief was kind of like shaken. He didn't really even think about religion afterwards, so he kind of feels like, wow, I just kind of destroyed my entire legacy. Whatever he planned for me, I can't do it anymore. And he's just sitting there, hugging his knees and shaking, and yikes.
All right. Anything the rest of you want to do?
Trevlon looks at Arias and sort of smiles. He doesn't know that Momo's outside, by the way. You know, I know that you think that Momo's clearly grown in size and all. I mean, that's obvious. And Momo is... You've raised a very good person, Arias. A strong one. And one that wants to try their best to do good. And I'll admit, sometimes they can get lost on that path, and sometimes they need a little help getting back on it, but they know what they want to do. So, thanks. And I think your desire to have Momo be a symbol of hope, well, it's worked for me.
Arias looks in your direction. I am thankful to you and your companions for succeeding where I could not, for watching over him where I was not able to. Thank you for helping him find his path. All right. Before I forget, by the way, Momo, for that little monologue about your internal thoughts, you get inspiration.
Yay!
I have a question. Did Momo hear any of that?
He did, and now he's crying.
Aw.
Because now he feels worse!
I made a mistake.
Can
Whoops.
Malifane does Malifane see any of this, or hear any of this, or Momo?
Are you looking over around the corner at Momo?
Preferably.
Yeah, then probably.
He's not going to say anything. He's just going to walk over, tap Momo on the shoulder,
What?
and just offer him a hug.
Momo just darts into his chest and just silently sobs. Tries not to make a noise so Arias doesn't hear him. It was a mistake. I betrayed him.
You didn't betray him. You were just carving out your own path.
That wasn't the path he wanted. That's not what he wanted for me.
Hey. Drevlon just spoke with him. He really appreciates it. And I think that regardless of the path you take, it's better that you have carved it out yourself than let others do it for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you, Malachi.
You're a good guy, Momo. Don't forget that.
Momo hugs him tighter.
Alright. And shortly thereafter, you hear this loud mechanical whine echo through the air, and the magically altered echoing voice of King Zakti piercing the air. The voice of King Zakti changed, so it doesn't sound just like the Rat King, but yelling.
So here you are once again, ruining everything. Dragging your filth all over the floor because you think you matter more than the collective. Because you don't want to do what is best for the Kobolds. You would rather cast in your lot with scaleless ones, with adventurers, with slaughterers, who cause you our kin like they were nothing but dogs and think nothing of it. But the Whisperer chose me. The Great Dragon chose me. And in their name I suffer your atrocities no longer. So go ahead, Corellian. Hide behind your friends. Run to safety just as you always have. It will not save you. This time I will put your bodies on display, so no one will dare make your mistake again. And with your corpses on our banner, this time we will be the ones slaughtering this pathetic world until they recognize the sovereignty of the Kobolds. Wait, what do you mean I'm almost out of words? Do you know who I am? I am your king, and I will...
And then he cuts off.
That was incredible!
Good. Very good.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
You know, there are some... I cannot wait to kick that guy's ass when I get out of this place.
Smelgoo looks up. Getting out of this place? We get out of this place, we'll have a whole host of kobolds going after us. Our best shot's taking the fight to him.
You know what? I don't know if his speech really roused troops much, but it sure as shit roused me.
I'll agree to that. It's time to take some more action on this.
So,
Arias slowly gets up. I might not be able to fight effectively, but I can heal you. So, I will lend you my aid, if you will let me.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.
Mal stands up, looks to the party and says, "So, who's ready to dethrone a king?"
that would be
And
me.
that's a good enough
I'm
line to call it there!
Oh my god, my heart, my feelings, my everything!
Thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode of Fallen Empires. This was a blast. Tune in next time for Fighting King Zakti. Oh, bye-bye!
Bye!
Goodbye.
Oh.